assembly, before we actually get started, I'm going to take just a couple of moments to talk about our Eagle expectations in an assembly, okay? Boys and girls, we should be seated on our bottoms with our legs crossed and our hands in our lap. We're at a voice level 0, unless it's your time to participate. Okay? There's going to be time that you all know that you get to participate. Every student in the room is going to participate today. And we're going to wait for Mrs. Vaught and Mr. Warren to give us that direction. All right, so we're on our bottoms. Our legs are crossed, our hands in our laps. We're voice level 0.
FHNtoday.
Great job. Veterans, we want to welcome you to Henderson Elementary. We're trying something a little bit different this year. My name's Dr. Barker, and I'm the principal here at Henderson, and we want to thank you for your service and all that you have done for our country. Let's give them a round of applause. This is a great afternoon for everyone here. We appreciate you being a family member of a veteran and supporting our nation in that way. So thank you, families, for being here. We have a great afternoon planned. Mrs. Abramczyk is our administrative intern, and I'm actually going to turn the microphone over to her. She's going to tell us a little bit about the writing contest that we had. That students wrote essays about what makes a veteran special. So I'm going to let her explain that. And we're going to hear from some of our students from the writing contest winners.
Good afternoon, students, staff, families, and especially our veterans. Thank you all for being here today. We're glad to have you. This year we tried something new. We encouraged our students to participate in an essay writing contest answering the question, what makes a veteran special? We had lots of submissions across all grade levels. They were all phenomenal, and it was extremely hard to narrow it down to just one representative per grade level. But without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you Olivia Abel. She is our 5th grade essay winner.
They are important. I thank you, veterans, no matter what. Thank you for all your service. I thank veterans because they helped us and because they must love us to sacrifice for us. They sacrifice not being with their families. They need respect, love, and care. They need respect because they sacrifice their lives knowing that they might die. All veterans, I think, were nervous and scared knowing that they may never see their families again. Veterans, you deserve respect. I give you all my respects. Thank you, veterans.
But not yet, the 4th grader going to stand. But before we do that, our typical etiquette for the Star Spangled Banner would be that we would have all students stand, but for the sake of today's performance, so the 4th grade can listen and they can hear, we're going to have all students remain seated except for the 4th grade. Families and parents and everybody else, you guys are more than welcome to stand and join us in listening to the singing of the national anthem. us welcome Ava Franklin, our third grade essay contest winner.
Special because they are the reason everyone is free and will remain free for our future. I think it is important to honor and respect veterans. I have two grandpas that both served in the U.S. Army. This connection provides motivation to continue treasuring veterans in our society. Without veterans, we would not be free. I am one of many who would love to say thank you. I cannot wait to see what is coming in my future because of the sacrifice of veterans.
At this time, we'll have our kindergartners and first graders be singing America.
Boys and girls, if you're not singing, you should be quiet. Kindergarten and first grade, great job, guys. At this time, please help me welcome our fourth grade essay writing winner, Abby Kroom.
What makes a veteran special is their commitment to putting their lives before ours. What is special about that is not everyone would do that for you. And trust me, these veterans knew what they were signing up for and they still did it. That's why we celebrate Veterans Day to honor those who served our country.
At this time, we're going to have our second graders singing for you Yankee Doodle.
All right, boys and girls, let's get ready to hear the second grade, please.
of several of our Vacation Station students who are going to read and enact the book America's White Table, written by Margot Teese Raven for us.
Just a little white table, but it brought tears of pride to my Uncle John's eyes. The Veterans Day, he came for dinner and stood by it, except for one person, even though nobody would be eating it. It was just a little white table, but earlier that day, Mama had told Gerson, Samantha, and me the little table we were setting for Veterans Day was just like the ones that have stood across America in the dining halls of the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force since the Vietnam War ended. The tables honor men and women who serve in America's armed forces, especially those missing in action on MI days, and those held prisoners for our pals. It was just a little white table, but it felt as big as America when we helped Mama put each item on it, and she told us why it was so important. We used a small table, girls, she explained first, to show one soldier's lonely battle against many. We cover it with a white cloth to honor a soldier's pure heart when he answers his country's call to duty. We placed a lemon slice and grains of salt on a plate to show a captive soldier's bitter fate and the tears of families waiting for loved ones to return, she continued. We pushed an empty chair to the table. We pushed an empty chair to the table for the missing soldiers who are not here. We lay a black napkin for the star of captivity. And turn over a glass for the meal that will be eaten. We place a white candle for peace. And finally, a red rose in a vase tied with a red ribbon for the hope that all our missing will return someday. Mama finished speaking just as the sunlight spilled onto the table and filled the overturned glass. It was just a little white table, but it suddenly made me want to burst with a feeling I couldn't explain. When Mama told us how much our setting the white table would mean to Uncle John that night, then she told us something we didn't know. Our Uncle John, who gave us big bear hugs and spun us with airplane twirls and called me his Katie girl, was a POW in Vietnam before we were born. It was just a little white table, but it gave us the courage to ask Mama what happened to Uncle John in Vietnam. She quietly told us his story. When Uncle John served in Vietnam, he was sent on a rescue mission, and his helicopter was shot down behind enemy lines. And he and his 3 crew members were taken prisoner. One crew member named Mike had serious wounds from the crash, but Uncle John and the other men tried to help Mike get better and persuaded a guard to bring Mike medicine. Then one day, when the guard looked away, Uncle John and the others had a chance to escape. But Mike was still too sick to go, so Uncle John stayed behind because he wouldn't leave a fellow soldier alone so far from home. But
How did Uncle John get free? We asked Mama. Sometime later, Uncle John had a chance to escape again, and somehow he was able to take Mike with him, carrying him on his back and collecting just enough rainwater and big leaves to keep them alive, until Uncle John found an American infantry unit to help them.
But even though Uncle John did everything he could to bring Mike home alive, Mike's wounds were just too serious and he died before the rescue helicopter landed. I know Mike was only 20 years old and he dreamed of playing football, but he loved America enough to give his life for his country when duty called. And I know how much Uncle John loves America too, but he learned when helping Mike that a soldier risks his life for a fellow soldier because the best of your country lives in every man and woman who will lay down their life for you too.
It was just a little white table, but it needed words of gratitude like Mama's Thanksgiving meal. So before Uncle John arrived for dinner, Gretchen, Samantha, and I decided to put 3 gifts of our own on the table to honor our veterans. Gretchen colored pictures of all the objects on the table, and Samantha wrote the words of my country, 'tis of thee, as a tribute and song. But I didn't know what I, a 10-year-old girl, could ever put on the table. That was as important as each veteran's gift of freedom.
It was just a little white table, but I looked at it all dinner long, and in the quiet inside me, I could almost hear the silent soldiers of the empty chairs saying, "Remember us, please. We are real people like your Uncle John and Mike. We left families and friends, homes and dreams of our own to protect your birthright of liberty from disappearing as easily as sunlight from a glass." Uncle John good night and wanted to thank him for serving our country so bravely. So I just hugged him even harder and told him I loved him. Uncle John hugged me back even harder than I had hugged him.
And that's when I knew what I could put on the table. I promised to put the words from my heart into a little book about America's white table. And in the book I used Gretchen's picture and Samantha's song and Mama's story about Uncle John and his friend Mike because I hoped that everyone would read it, would set a white table on Veterans Day too. So brave Americans, the little table honors won't ever feel forgotten by the country they love so much.
I traced in the grains of their families' tears what each man and woman who serves America is to me, a hero. And that's when I saw the tears of pride fill my Uncle John's eyes.
Thank you to our dance students for performing and reading that for us. All right, at this time, we're going to have our 3rd graders perform a Grand Old Flag. During the second time that we sing, everybody is invited to join and sing along with us. Thank you, Henderson Eagles, for being at a 0 so our 3rd graders can perform for us.
welcome our second grade essay contest winner, James Abel.
What makes veterans special? Veterans sacrificed their lives in wars and served our country and keep us safe. When I look at a veteran, I see a hero. I always say thank you to veterans. I say that because I want them to know I am thankful for them. Thank you, veterans.
At this time, our fifth graders are going to perform the song America the Beautiful with the partner song Let Freedom Ring.
Boys and girls, thank you for staying at a zero while our fifth graders get ready to sing for us. Thank you for being at a zero. This time, please help me welcome our kindergarten essay contest winner, Ella Plisky, and she's going to be accompanied by Reagan Lozano, one of our fourth graders, who's going to help her out. Henderson, you've been doing such a good job. Let's remember all of our expectations so that everyone can hear. Thank you.
A veteran is special because they help protect the world. Veterans had to leave their families to fight for us. We are safe because soldiers protect us. Thank you all veterans, and a special thanks to my veteran, Grandpa Plisky.
Also going to welcome our first grade essay contest winner, Carter Culp. We appreciate students for you staying at a zero while Carter comes up to read for us.
Let me tell you about veterans. Veterans help our country. Veterans save the world. Veterans fight for us. Veterans don't let bad guys in the world. Veterans sacrifice to give us freedom so we can roam. My granddad is an extra special veteran too. He was in the Air Force and fought in the Vietnam War. He was a navigator and flew a fighter jet. He was very brave, confident, and had lots of integrity. Thank you to all the veterans out there. We are thankful for your help.
Our final performance from our students today is going to be the 4th grade and 5th grade combined, singing God Bless America. Boys and girls, if you're not singing this song, please make sure you're sitting flat, seat to seat, and that you're at a voice level 0 so we can hear all the hard work 4th and 5th grade have put into their performance. What a great job to all of our students. Veterans, this was all for you. We hope you enjoyed the afternoon. And we'd like to get to know you a little bit. And so we're going to play a piece of the military song that represents whichever branch you were in, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard. So as your song is played, if you wouldn't mind standing, and students, you'll get to know which branch of the military these veterans served in. The Army.
coming. This concludes our assembly today. Now the real trick of this afternoon in the next 21 minutes is to get all 724 students back to their classroom, to get all 66 veterans to their cars, because we have to dismiss at 4:05. Teachers, if you are able to take your classes out door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3, and head that way, I think that's going to be our best bet. Thank you, and have a great afternoon. And a great, I just started looking for, I'm sorry.
We wanted to give a special shout out to 2 businesses that helped make today possible. The beautiful roses that you all received today were donated to us by Mexico Road Forest and Parkview Gardens, of course, as well. Thank you so much for being here today, guys.